with the pandemic, everybody's top of mind is staying safe and healthy this holiday season. Joining us now with physician-approved tips and delicious immune-boosting recipes is Dr. Anna Cabeca. Welcome to Bloom.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so happy to have you because this is what people really want to know. What steps should we be taking to prevent getting COVID-19?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, we definitely want to stay as healthy as possible. So that means getting a good night's sleep, drinking plenty of water, avoiding all sugar, getting outside to exercise. I mean, that is key.
Now, how do you safely celebrate the holidays during COVID-19? Because that's what everybody's trying to figure out.
Well, first of all, to know your risks. So how healthy are you and the people that you can expose should you get sick? So decreasing exposure to others is really a consideration to take into place. So you're going to visit elderly relatives and you want to have that big family get together. It's like, well, how can you do it safely? And if you are gathering outdoors or in a spacious environment with good circulation, so maybe keeping the windows open, maybe wearing your protective face masks around susceptible people, and how that how you can affect other people is key. And also just recognizing there are, a few ways we can boost our immune system to decrease the effect of getting COVID or the severity if we do. And so things like vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, selenium, those are foundational.
Let me ask you, for a lot of people, myself included, you're feeling almost a sense of loss during this pandemic. For the very first time, I will not see my firstborn child. After 22 years, I won't see her over the holidays because of COVID. I won't see my in-laws because of COVID. A lot of people are feeling like they just can't cope with not seeing their loved ones. How do you deal with that?
I think it's creative in creating special new tradition over this year. So what can we do to express our love and share our love? I mean, what's the thing we want most is love and appreciation. So how do we give that? Is it sending a gift and being able to open that virtually, like we're chatting right now via the Zoom internet, via video, and how we can create a feeling of closeness, and also to really take that time to reflect on what I love about you, what I appreciate you, why I'm most grateful for you being in my life, and to use this as a time to really dig in and express that, whether you're able to be together or not.
That's great. That's a really great idea. Any healthy recipes that you can share with us? Because you mentioned building the immune system.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's so many good recipes. We want to kind of substitute some of our traditional favorites, like stuffing, some of the high carb things. Like you can make instead of mashed potatoes, a great cauliflower mash. And again, cruciferous vegetables, which cauliflower is really good for hormonal detoxification and natural anti-inflammation. So making a great cauliflower mash is super easy and I love it. Another thing is thinking about when we're adding in all those dark leafy greens. So up in the Northeast, they're well known for their kale soup. So with that Portuguese chorizo and great kale, which is rich in methylator B vitamins. So like your B12, B6, B5, all these good B vitamins are rich in kale and other dark green leafy vegetables. So making sure you have greens on every plate that you're eating, and healthy fats, and avoiding the sugar. Another great recipe is creating, one of my favorites is a seasonal favorite, and it's a pistachio fish. So you just choose a great white fish. It could be a sea bass or a tilapia, and mash some pistachio with garlic and a little bit of lemon juice and salt, Himalayan sea salt. Sprinkle that on the whitefish and bake it for 15-20 minutes max, and it is delicious.
That sounds
and that's
amazing.
A great recipe.
That sounds great. All right, Dr. Anna Cabeca, thank you so much. For folks, if you want more tips like this, which I know I do, visit drAnnaCabeca.com. Thanks so much, doctor.
Thank you for having me.